Hey guys, it's a Friday. I'm chilling today. Um, I ain't doing much at all. But I wanted to get out this video because I haven't done one in a minute. So I am going to get this out to you guys. This is my women's rumors and comments video. I only have one rumor, and it's more of a comment because it's gonna go into my other comments, which I'll talk about later. But yeah, so let's get into it. Okay. Da-da-da. Okay. Oh my gosh, because I hate my freaking iPod. Okay. So first comment is this is about Alexa. This will be a good role for her until she fully recovers. A lot of people criticize her wrestling, but not many criticize her mic work. I think she'll be fine in this role just like a Paige is right now. Unfortunately though, I don't expect her to come back to the ring until fall 2019. I don't know, I just have this feeling that it'll be a while before she comes back. I certainly don't expect her to be back around Mania next year. I understand this was like way before Alexa. This was like earlier in the week before Alexa even started posting her training back to get into the ring. But I definitely agreed with this comment at the time. And even when Alexa's cleared, I don't want her to go straight back into wrestling because Alexa being in this authority figure role and her actually being able to wrestle, unlike a Paige, gives her that Stephanie McMahon type of advantage because Stephanie was in that authority figure role in the first like Hunter Hearst Helmsley era, and she was women's champion, and she stayed women's champion for so long because she had people doing her dirty work and things like that. Like I still remember her defending the title against who was it, Lita, when Lita won Battle Royal, Stephanie was on commentary, and Tori DDT'd Lita, and that's how Stephanie defended her title. So Alexa can do things like that. So that's why I don't want Alexa to wrestle right away when she is able to get back into the ring because I feel like they could do a lot of stuff to build up to her wrestling and to build onto her authority figure role character. So that's how I feel about that. Um. Okay, this was about Raw this past week. Everyone is complaining about Raw tonight. There was one positive, the women's division, and even I complained about Raw. But looking at this comment, I said, you know what? That's a perfect way to look at it. And I did say some good things about Raw, but you know, reading this comment, I'm like, you know what? The things that I was kind of annoyed about, they put a great spin on it to make it positive. So I was okay with Raw after I read this comment. So hopefully you guys feel that way too. Everyone is complaining about Raw tonight. There's one positive. There's one positive. The women's division. The story of the night was how chaotic Raw was supposed to be with Baron running it. Superstars like Finn Balor and Elias got to look like real deals and rebels. That is great. These two deserve it. Then even include Ember Moon. Since Ember Moon has a connection to Braun, she's been sabotaged by Baron Corbin in the Mae Young Classic Challenge, which I didn't even think about. But once again, perfect explanation, and it got me to like what happened with Ember even more. Um, since finally Ember gets some sort of story. Hopefully it continues. Hopefully it goes somewhere. Then Alexa Bliss was put in charge of the women's division because she is hurt. This is a good role for Alexa. This story is keeping Alexa relevant while injury, while making Sasha and Bailey rebellious, similar to a Finn and a Elias, which is true. You also have Mickey, Alexa, and Dana, who can be awarded for doing Alexa's dirty work, like a Tori, like a Jacqueline, things like that. Even Trish. Um, in another feud, Nia Jax cut a promo against Ronda and Becky Lynch. By the way, this was a great promo, Nia's best promos to date. She felt confident and didn't seem awkward like usual. Ronda continued to be the fighting champion like last week. Tamina just stood there like usual. Then Natalya came out and saved Ronda and was blindsided by the Riot Squad. Tonight's Raw was good for the women's division. There are 4 women's storylines and Dana Brooke was on TV. Sasha and Bailey and Ember is doing something. Nia is improving. So, like I said, while Raw initially annoyed me, and while I did say that overall it annoyed me, I did point out the good that I initially felt. But then reading this comment, I'm like, you know what? Putting it in retrospect, Raw really was good for the women, as was SmackDown. So I'm like, you know what? Raw and SmackDown did good this week. On to the next one. The issue with Raw is that people don't realize it's not meant to appeal to the hardcore wrestling fans. Raw is for casual fans and for kids. People are expecting too much. And then someone said, bingo, people that say WWE doesn't listen to the fans are really saying WWE doesn't listen to the people that yell on Twitter. Which I agree with. I totally agree with. Here's the thing that people don't realize. You can be the biggest fan of some indie smark, right? But if that indie smark is ingenuating the same reaction, buzz, or any of that shit from a person that you don't like, then they're not gonna be pushed. They're not. And if they are, then it's not gonna be a main push. It's gonna be like a little side push. And not trying to be funny, some of the best storylines are side storylines. That's another thing that people don't seem to realize. Is side storylines can help build a career. They really can. Like, Nikki, in my opinion, already had a Hall of Fame career when she left for her neck surgery. She already did that. But that run from SummerSlam 2016 all the way up until WrestleMania 33 solidified her without any hesitation that she is a top level talent. She is a main event talent. And she did that in nothing but side feuds. She was not in one title match other than Backlash. Not one. And yet she remained relevant in one of the best parts of SmackDown before she left. Okay? Alright? Like, people need to stop hating on side feuds and need to let WWE get these people over inside feuds so that when they go to the main picture, people aren't sick of them, and the people that did not know them now know them and now want to see them. Because that's another thing. Smart fans and people on Twitter think that because we know them, everyone else is going to know them. Most people that watch Raw do not watch the Indies, do not watch NXT. That's why when they see the Bellas, when they see Roman Reigns, when they see John Cena, when they see Braun, when they see The Rock or Stone Cold or any of these other big names, they pop like shit. Because these are the people that they know. They do not know Adam Cole, who made his name in Japan. They do not know Finn Balor. They do not know these people. So you have to give them something so that the casuals will get to know them, and the casuals will get to decide if they like them or not. And if everything goes good, then your guy will get a push. But don't expect for everyone to know your smarky favorites. Like I said, I don't watch the Indies. Never have, never will. I'm watching the Indies via Daily Motion and YouTube. And I'm not even watching Indies. I'm watching the women. So if I, who am 19 years old and have been watching wrestling since I was fucking a damn toddler, is just now getting into Indies, what the fuck makes you think that someone that's been a wrestling fan for 50 some odd years would know who the hell a Adam Cole is, or a fucking Tommaso Ciampa, or any of these people? They don't. Let WWE give them a chance to develop on the main roster. You want these people to be successful just based off their indie careers, but the thing that makes WWE is being entertaining, having good storylines, being a character, having good mic work. Wrestling is very low on the fucking total pole when it comes to WWE. And these people want these fucking people to get pushed just based off their wrestling. Like, I literally saw someone say that the show should be built around Kevin Owens when he comes back. And I like Kevin Owens. Don't mind the guy at all. Think he's a really great talent. But they tried that. And it failed miserably. Why? Because most people did not follow his fucking indie career. And half of his fucking storylines was about shit he did in the fucking indies. Hell, his whole storyline with Sami Zayn was how they had a great feud in multiple different companies. Yet we ain't see no footage, no promos, no nothing. Yet I'm supposed to appreciate you guys' characters and shit. Y'all don't know what the fuck your character is. So once again, WWE does listen to its fans. It's just not the people that splash bullshit on Twitter thinking that they know shit when really they don't. So yeah, I definitely agree with both of those comments. So this is a post from one of my favorite women's wrestling fans pages on Instagram. It's Women's Wrestling Fans. It's just all one word, all lowercase, and it's a picture of Nikki and Sasha in the icon. And this talks about Diva Search. And she said, this is every successful woman to come from Diva Search. And this is who it is. Can y'all see him? Can y'all see that? Okay, so 2004 is Maria, Candice Michelle, Michelle McCool, and Christy Hemming. 2005 is Ashley. 2006 is Maurice, the Bellas, Rosa, Brooke, and Layla. 2007 is Lord have mercy, Taryn Terrell, Eve, and Lord have mercy, I cannot think of her name right now. The one that's dating Lord have mercy, I cannot think of her name. Oh my god, this is so fucked up. I cannot think of this girl's name. Oh my god. Velvet Sky. I don't know why I cannot think of her name. I don't know why. Sorry about that. But 2007 was Velvet Sky, Eve Torres, and Taryn Terrell. And 2013 was Eva Marie, which I don't agree with, but whatever. It's her site. Lana, Alexa Bliss, and JoJo. And to the people that are gonna say, oh, that was in NXT. No, it was Diva Search. It was just an unaired Diva Search, but they aired a few videos on YouTube, but then they deleted them. But no, it was Diva Search. And this person said, I really think WWE should bring back a similar thing, maybe treat it like a Tough Enough. It brought some great stars to wrestling. We were given two of the greatest women's tag teams in wrestling history, Lay Cool and the Bella Twins, which is true. I could say so much more about all four of those women, but that's gonna take forever. A record-breaking 3-time Divas champion Eve Torres, former women's champion Candice Michelle, former Divas champion Maurice, and they all are going down as all-time greats in WWE, which is true, and I can guarantee that all of them are going to be in the Hall of Fame, for sure. Then you have Velvet Sky, Brooke, and Taryn, who became legends in TNA. And even though I don't watch TNA, those three names are definitely names that people bring up a lot when it comes to women, alongside Gail Kim and Awesome Kong. So clearly those four did something right. Even though women like Ashley, Christy, and Maria did did not have title runs, they all still made a mark, which is true. Then Rosa Mendes added so much as a valet and even became the most hated women in wrestling history. Currently, Lana and Alexa Bliss are making their mark, and also JoJo is a full-time ring announcer. The Diva Search has allowed us to see talent that we didn't know existed. WWE can look through the indies at any time for a star. If we can get more women like Michelle McCool, Nikki Bella, and Eve Torres, why not bring back the Diva Search? All these women are loaded with charisma. You can teach wrestling, you can't teach charisma, which I agree with. I totally agree with. I could go on a whole rant, but I'm not going to, so I'm just gonna move on. And then this was about the TLC match that was announced on SmackDown. Really glad there's the extra wrinkle of a third woman because the last woman standings match remains the perfect way to end their feud. Adding someone else in significantly reduces any potential repetition, especially since the last match was initially a TLC minus the ladders. Also gives an easy out for Becky to drop the belt if that's the route they want to take. I'm praying for Asuka right now, by the way, which I agree with. Which I totally agree with, and I'm going to get more into that at the end of the video. So this is about Nikki Bella and her potential steal in WWE. First, let me name the women that she posted. Asuka, Becky, Mickey, Bayley, Nia, Ember, Lana, Brooke, Lord have mercy, Billie Kay, Peyton Royce, Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, Mandy Rose, Sonya, Nikki Cross, and Zelina. Okay. Now, she said, to all the people who say that Nikki has already done it all and should just retire, she's never faced these 16 women one-on-one. Also the girls in NXT, and she's only feuded with Natty, Mella, Naomi, Ronda, and Charlotte on the main roster. Hell, she even feuded with Brie. She's never won the SmackDown or Raw Women's title. She's never competed in the Money in the Bank or the Elimination Chamber, even though she does have 2 stipulation matches underneath her belt. The no DQ match with Carmella, which she won, and then the Falls Count Anywhere match with Natalya on SmackDown, which I feel like helped define her, or helped finally help smarks that are not dumb say, okay, Nikki's a wrestler. Like, this solidified her as a wrestler. I can't deny it anymore. I can't be stupid and be dumb anymore. This solidified her. She's never had a one-on-one match at Mania, and she brings so much mainstream media, similar to a Randy Richter in the 80s. She still has a lot to offer. I need a Nikki versus Sasha feud, or Bella's versus Iconics feud. Yes, she has done a lot, but she still has so much left to offer. Don't let your personal hate for someone you don't even know blind you from facts, which is true. I've said that I don't know how many times. And the thing is, people love to use Nikki's age. Mind you, these same people want motherfuckers that are 40 and up to be the main fucking stars of the goddamn company. My thing has always been this. If you're still able to go in the ring, generate money, generate a pop, make fans care about you, carry a good feud, and do good promos, you can go for however fucking long you want to. And Nikki is still able to go. Despite her having neck injury, despite all that, Nikki can still go in the ring. She showed with Ronda that she could carry a good fucking storyline and a great match. Okay, she's done stipulation matches past neck injury and took some amazing big ass bumps, so clearly bumping isn't an issue. She could be a face or a heel. She generates money, generates mainstream appeal, and the fans care about her. Why should she stop just because y'all motherfuckers are afraid that if she comes back, your faves might not be put in the spotlight? That means that, in my opinion, what that means is your faves isn't as big as you think they are. Because if your faves can't shine with multiple other talent with multiple other talented women in the mix, then your fave isn't as talented as you think they are. That's just my opinion. But I definitely agree with that. Um, People want her. This is about Becky Lynch. People want Becky to drop it because they want a World Rumble win followed by um a WrestleMania main event with Ronda and taking the women's title. And then someone said, I don't think people want her to lose the title, but they know that she has to. She's going to fight Ronda at WrestleMania, which I definitely agree with. I definitely agree with. Um, and the second thing, and the last thing that I'm going to talk about is Ronda possibly going to SmackDown in 2019. I'm not sure if I believe it, but here's how I feel. I feel like TLC, if they want Becky to lose and have her win the Royal Rumble to face Ronda, and then have um, Charlotte face Asuka again at WrestleMania, or what the fuck ever they plan on doing, then Asuka being inserted into TLC and winning makes perfect sense. It gives everyone what they want, and we hopefully can get some good storylines, some fresh storylines, and all that out of it. So yeah, um, but yeah, that's all I got for you guys. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. I'm just gonna chill out for the rest of the day.